Look, guys, I'll be honest with you with a really quick rant. It's about kids and shit. And shit. I don't give two shits about anything, like nothing. All I really care about is myself, my daughter, and my family. That's it. And because I was adopted, I don't know if I said that before, but it turns out I was adopted. I just found out, like, I don't know, like a fucking year ago, 2 years ago, something like that. Because I was adopted, then that means that I really don't have anybody but my daughter. Because I don't know who my father is and I don't know who my mother is. My dad may or may not be my father. My mom got divorced from him. She got remarried. So for sure he's my stepfather, the new dude. And like just growing up, just you're a step kid because he has three other boys that are his with two different women. You get treated differently, right? So basically, in my entire life, I have myself and I have my daughter. That's it. One of the main reasons I wasn't even gonna have kids, I was not gonna have kids. One of the main reasons I did have a kid is for that reason, is because throughout my life, I always felt, I know it, but I always felt, because those idiots never fucking told me, but I always felt that there was something wrong. And then it turns out that there was something wrong. I was adopted. And the other thing was that pretty much everybody else knew, even my brother knew, who's not even my brother. At some point in his life, he didn't say nothing, right? I had pretty much everybody else knew but me. That's the whole point, right? So that's why I went away to the military. That's why I came out the way I did. Is like I blame it on them. Had they just told me ahead of time, sometime when I was growing up, then I would have probably thought, okay, I mean, I get it now, right? Like I've always known something was wrong, but or different, but more wrong. But at least I now know, and I can try to figure it out myself. Like shit, like I could go talk to a counselor in school or something, right? Not even professional help. Counselors are there for stuff like that, and there's like hotlines you can fucking call. They're free, like 800 numbers, some shit. So that's one thing. The other thing is I didn't want to have kids. I kind of did, but I didn't. At some point, if I could have had her in my 20s, shit, that would have been way easier. And people are like, well, why didn't you have her in your 20s, right? Like, because we couldn't, because she was going through medical school, and then she went through residency, and there was no time whatsoever, like no time, and we didn't even have money for it. We could barely afford. We couldn't even afford to support ourselves. I had to take loans out from my parents, which I don't know. She owes it, right? Because she's the one that yeah, together we owe it, but at the same time, it's like, you know, I'm not working right now, so that's why it's like, oh, I tell her like, you owe it, you do whatever you want about that. If you want to pay it back, pay it back. If you want to pay it slowly, and we have paid about half of it. I'm talking about 12,000 maybe that we borrowed over our poor years. So there's no way we could have had a kid back then. We could barely afford to survive ourselves. The other thing is like, right now, it's not good for me. It really isn't. I cannot have any distractions because if I do, I'm just gonna stray off and I'm not gonna finish what I set out to accomplish. So from now on, if there's any distraction, I've decided that I'm just gonna fuck off. I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna drive and just do something else. Go to the store, do something. It's not that I hate everybody. I do hate everybody, but equally. So therefore, it's not really hate. It's just dislike, I guess, or maybe just not like. I don't know. But equally, it's not that, right? It's more so that I have to work on what I have to work on, and it's slow. It's baby steps. I'm 2 weeks into this fucking program. I can't. I have to stay on top of it. I cannot stray at all because if I do, it's not going to work. And I'm giving myself one chance, one shot, and that's it. And nobody else gives two shits about it but myself and possibly my wife. I call her my wife, but she's my ex-wife. and my daughter. But my daughter doesn't know any better. So right now, I'm looking out for myself. So that means it's a distraction to distraction. Nothing I can do about it. Anyway, guys, that's it for, I guess, today. I have nothing else to fucking talk about. I'm just pissed. Peace.